Hello you guys, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I am so incredibly excited because we are going to be doing a holiday makeup look. Now, here's the thing, when I sat down and planned out this look, I knew I wanted it to be different. I wanted to do a different eye shape. I wanted to incorporate color. I also wanted a little bit of sparkle, smoke it out a little bit. So we're gonna have some fun in today's video. I'm also here to let you guys know that I did partner with MAC Cosmetics for this video, and I'm so incredibly excited. It's been such a long time coming. I've always dreamed of working with MAC, so huge thanks to you guys. These opportunities really would not be possible without you. I did shop on their website, maccosmetics.com, and I picked out some items from their Hypnotizing holiday collection. So keep in mind, I list everything down below. If you guys are interested in any of the products I use today, I will have them down below in the description. With that being said, like, subscribe, all that jazz, and let's zoom in and let's get started. So I've been thinking long and hard about how I want to really go about filming this look, and I definitely want to do a different eye shape and I want to play with color. So when I was shopping on maccosmetics.com, I came across the Pro Eye Palette in the shade The Bad Gal. You can see this is filled with so many beautiful kind of like blue-green shades, and they're all cream eyeshadows. So I will be laying this down on my eyelids to act as a really, really nice base for our eyeshadow. So I'm going to start off with this lighter blue shade here on a small eyeliner brush, and I'm going to start mapping out my eye shape. Now that I have the general shape of my eyeshadow mapped out, I'm going to take the shade right next to it with a flat brush, and I'm actually going to fill in the entire space on my eyelid exactly where we carved it out with that blue. So I'm just going to start just tapping it. Oh my god, this color is gorgeous, like so pretty. Look at that. And look how creamy and pigmented the formula of these cream eyeshadows are. Wow. So when I was shopping on maccosmetics.com, I actually created this little mini eyeshadow palette duo. And what's nice is you can customize it and put whatever shadows you want. So I put the shade Stormwatch and also Carbon. You can also create however big or however small pro eyeshadow palette that you want. I just decided to go with the 2-pan. So I'm gonna take the shade called Stormwatch, which is such a beautiful bluish green color. And I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna start setting my lid where I put the creams. But you're gonna see I'm not gonna take it all the way in to the very inner corner because I will be placing more of a duochrome eyeshadow there later. Now, even though I'm going in with a shimmery eyeshadow on the inner part of my lid, I am going to take the necessary steps to just go ahead and set the outer border with the matte eyeshadow in Stormwatch. So now it's time to go in with the star of the show, which is the Shade Shifter Duochrome Eyeshadow in the shade Perplexing. It literally has 3 R's, perplexing. When I seen this on the website, I knew immediately that I had to create a look surrounding this eyeshadow. It is such a beautiful duochrome green. Do you see that? I'm gonna put this all over my eyelid with a flat brush, and I'm also going to spritz my brush with a little bit of Fix Plus just to give it a little bit of slip, and just so that way it stands out and pops. I have no words. This is so beautiful. I was so tempted to buy all of the Shade Shifter Duochrome eyeshadows, but I had to pull back a little bit. But look at that. Honey, she's cute. The next step I'm gonna take is I'm gonna go in with some of the fluid line. This is the Pro Longwear fluid line in the shade Black Track, and I'm going to take some of this and I'm actually gonna use it as my eyeliner. So just on a very, very slim brush, I'm going to create, I don't know, am I gonna create a cat eye wing? Yeah, I'm just gonna create some drama here at the lash line, so that way when I pop on my lashes, it's not a problem. So I think that this is all I'm gonna do for the eyes right now. We'll figure out a lash a little bit later. What I wanna do now is start working on the skin and just bring this whole entire look together. So for foundation, I'm gonna use the Studio Fix Fluid in NC35. This is actually the shade I used to wear back in the day, but now that I have it in my hand, I'm feeling like it's a little dark, but we're gonna make it work for the purpose of today's video. I probably should have went in with like, let's say NC30, NC25, but like I said, I'm willing to make it work for the purpose of today's video. What I love about MAC's foundations in general is that they are the brand with the most inclusive shade range of 63 shades per fluid, which is just so mind-blowing. I'm gonna take a little bit of this onto my face. Yeah, definitely gonna be a little dark, but if they say anything about me and my channel is that I can make almost any and everything work. So I'll mix this in with a little bit of the concealer that I picked up, which is in the shade NC20. So I'm tapping it in with a brush, and you can see just how much coverage the Studio Fix foundation gives. And the smell of it, it takes me back to my childhood. Like, MAC was the first ever makeup brand that I tried because that's all I really knew. I didn't know of anyone else. And I use their foundations, their concealers, their powders. Literally, my full face was MAC. Look at this. The coverage is insane. So beautiful. Look at that. So I am mixing a little bit of NC20 into NC35 because NC35 was just a little too dark for me personally, but it's okay. It can definitely be more of a self-tan shade. I can't believe I used to wear NC35 back in high school. That just goes to show how dark I was back then. I was out in the sun a ton, whereas now I'm just kind of like a homebody, and I just like sit at home and I really just like don't go out. So I'm gonna take a little bit more over here. Wow, literally covers everything up. Redness, acne scarring, you name it. This definitely is a medium to full coverage foundation. So it's not something that is on the sheer side. You can definitely build it up to full on coverage, which I like. You guys know anytime I'm doing like a full glam look like this, I'm like full on coverage. I need it just to balance everything out. And with an eye like this, I think it's totally necessary. So one thing I always love to do is go in with some kind of setting spray after I'm done with my foundation. And in this case, I will be using MAC Fix Plus. They do actually have a little duo in their holiday collection, the Hypnotizing holiday collection. This here is the Mystic Mist Fix Plus Duo. It comes with 2 full-size bottles of MAC Fix Plus, which is one of my personal favorites. So I'm gonna take one out, and then I'm going to give it a good shake. And I'm actually going to just spray my face with some Fix Plus, just like that. Wait for it to dry down, and while I do that, I am gonna go in with some concealer. I'm using the Pro Longwear concealer in the shade NC20. So I'm gonna take some on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to apply it with a brush, just so that way I have more control over the product. Then I'm gonna spray my sponge with a little bit of Fix Plus, let it air out a little bit, and then I'm gonna go to town and I'm gonna start buffing and blending this out. I'm definitely going for a full coverage look because hello, do you see my eyes? They're just like party ready. So I'm gonna take my time and buff and blend this out. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with their Sculpt and Shape Contour Palette in the shade Light Medium. I'm gonna mix in these 2 shades here, so like the banana and the peach one, and maybe even a little bit of the lighter one. And I'm gonna use that to set my under eyes down and in place. Now for the rest of the face, I will be using MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Medium Plus. You can see this is very much loved in my collection. I love that it sets everything down, but it doesn't add like additional coverage, but it just gives you such a beautiful finish. So I'm just gonna take this and set down the rest of the face. So I definitely wanna go in with some of the contour shades from the Sculpt and Shape Contour Palette just to add some color back into my skin. So I like to just kind of mix them all at the bottom, and then you'll see. I'm just gonna start taking this around my forehead and then also my cheekbones. So let's apply some blush to the cheeks. I am gonna go in with the Glowy Play Blush in the shade So Natural. I've been wanting to try this for so long, and I'm so glad I finally have it in my possession. I'm just gonna take a flat brush and I'm just gonna pop it onto my cheeks. This is such a gorgeous shade. Wow, it adds such a beautiful glow to the cheeks. It's really, really pretty. Look at that. And I haven't even applied highlight yet. That is gorgeous. Now, speaking of highlight, I will be using one last holiday product from the Hypnotizing Holiday Collection, and that is the Step Right Up Extra Dimension Skin Finish Palette in the shade Light. So this is the box that it comes in. You guys, the packaging on this is so cool. Look at this. Oh my God, I'm so obsessed. When you open it up, you get 3 different skin finish highlight shades. You get a light pink, more of like, this is kind of like a yellow, gold, white, and then this one is more of a bronze. So I'm going to do a mix between, I guess, all the shades here. And then I'm just going to pop it here onto the apples of my cheeks to add a little glow. I love that these aren't too intense. They're very pretty and just very, very subtle on the skin. I feel like the star of the show really is the eyes. Look at that. But just a little glow on the cheeks will do. So let's finish off with the lips. I'm gonna go in with the MAC lip liner pencil in the shade Strip Down. Let me tell you guys, anytime I go to try to find this pencil, it's sold out, but it is available on maccosmetics.com. So I highly encourage you guys to take advantage of picking this up. It's the perfect lip liner color. Look at this. I swear it goes with almost any and every lip color I decide to put on. So after lip liner comes lipstick, and I will be using the matte lipstick in the shade Yash. This is one of my favorites. I always go back to this, and I feel like it's really going to look good with the eyes. So final close-up of the makeup look. You can see my skin just looks incredible, flawless. No imperfections are showing, but it still looks very natural on the skin. Like, it's not sticky at all. It looks, I don't know, it just looks so beautiful. All right, babe, so this right here is the final and completed look. You have no idea how much fun I actually had sitting down and filming this look. It's completely different than looks I usually film on my channel, from the eye shape to the color to the shimmer to the smokiness. Like, I'm really into it. I definitely feel like it screams festive holiday party. So definitely check out some of these products on maccosmetics.com. I will have everything listed down below in case you guys are interested in checking them out. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you have any other video request ideas, whether you have like an upcoming holiday party you're going to and you just want some makeup ideas, let me know down below in the comments, and I'll be sure to catch you guys all on the next one. Deuces.